we're going to talk about art museums and sculpture. But first, let's learn what an art museum is.
So what is an art museum? Well, an art museum is a place that displays art. It presents works of art for people to come and see. It educates people on art and what it's for, but it also preserves art and takes care of it for years to come. Have you been to an art museum before? We have 3 art museums right here in our area. We have the Columbus Museum of Fine Art in Columbus, Georgia. We have the Montgomery Museum of Art in Montgomery. And right here in Auburn, we have the Jewel Collins Smith Museum of Art. Raise your hand if you've seen any of these art museums. Raise your hand if you've been to one of them before. Awesome.
All right, guys, so I'm here at the Jewel Collins Smith Museum of Fine Art. And even though the museum is closed, you can still explore museums through virtual tours online. So you can check that out. Today, since I can't go inside, I figured we could look at some sculptures in the outdoor sculpture garden. But wait a second. What's a sculpture?
All right, so let's look at a sculpture. What is a sculpture? Is it a statue? Yes, a statue is a sculpture. A sculpture is a 3-dimensional artwork, which means it's not flat. You can see all the way around it, the top, the bottom, the back, the front, all the sides. And it can be made out of just about anything: clay, wood, metal, wire, trash, or even ice.
All right, guys, so let's check out some of these sculptures. Look at this one. This is my favorite one at the whole museum. Look at it, it's a flying house. And if you look up close, you can see doors and windows, and on the back, it has these really cool jetpacks back there. And even though it looks really small from far away, when you get up close, it's nice and big. Isn't this one cool? This one's my favorite. All right, look at this sculpture. Why are there bunnies in the lake? But if you look closer, you can see it's not bunnies, but a person dressed in a bunny suit. And not 2 different people, it's the same person dressed in the same bunny suit, and they're facing each other. And this sculpture's in the water. I didn't know sculptures could be in the water. Let's take a closer look. All right, guys, look at this one. This is another one. This one's pretty new to the museum. So what does it look like? Yeah, it looks like a baby carriage, but at the same time, it looks like a camper. So if you go camping, maybe you know what I'm talking about. But look, it's on these big wheels down here, and you have your handle in the front so you can push the baby carriage. And then look down on the ground next to Biscuit. What is that? A big, huge pacifier that has a chain on it that goes all the way to the baby carriage. This is a really awesome artwork. I love all the colors. And I love how it's all old and rusty. Love this one. All right, here's another awesome sculpture that you can see here at the art museum. This place is full of awesome sculptures. So when you get a chance, check them out. Today, we're gonna make our own sculpture. So this is what I need you to do.
Today, you will create a sculpture of your choice. It can be whatever you want it to be. And it can be made out of whatever you want it to be made out of. The only rule is it has to be a sculpture, which means it has to be 3-dimensional. I can see all the way around it. You can make it out of things like recycling that you get out of the recycling bin. What about Play-Doh or salt dough? You can make it out of that. You can make it out of aluminum foil. That's really easy and fun. You can make it out of paper. This is made out of a paper bag. Cardboard is really fun. Or even some type of blocks like Legos.
All right, guys, so that's it for our lesson. So you're gonna make something at home in a sculpture using whatever you want. If you want to send a picture to me on Dojo, you can. And remember that you can't go to the museums right now because they're closed, but if you want to do a virtual tour, you can. So just type in what museum you're looking for and hit virtual tour, and it will take you on a tour of the museum. So that's it for today. We learned about art museums and sculpture. And I'll see you next time.